Hi, I'm Jimmy Blackman, and today's tip of the day is how to appropriately align your plunger when you first put it on your riser.
There are a couple of tools that come in handy when you do this. Biter makes these little markers for the string, and what they just snap on and off of the limb, and they're made for various sizes, you can see, of width of limb, but you just snap those on there, and they show the center line for your limb. So then you put one on the top and bottom limb, and you'll have to close one eye to do this, and then you can put the string right between those marks like that, and you'll know that it's centered on your the string is centered on your limbs. So I put one right there, and I put another one on this end, and then what we're going to do is we're worried about the left to right alignment of the plunger, how far in or out it goes. You can see there, you can move that plunger and really move things around. So we'll need an arrow to do that. So in order to do this, what we do is we align our string centered on our marks, on our limb marks there on the top and the bottom. And by the way, if you don't have one of these, what you can do, if I knock it off on the floor, what you can do is take a piece of masking tape and put across here, measure the center of the limb, and just put a magic marker mark on the middle, and then just line the string up on that magic marker. But then we go back down to the arrow, and what we want to do is center the string on the marks, and then see where the arrow shaft falls in relation to the string. Now on a shooting fingers off the bow, what we like is to be about one shaft length left if you're a right-handed shooter of the string, so about right there. If you're a left-handed shooter, it would be on the outside one on the other side of the riser, obviously. So what we'll do here is we'll adjust the plunger in and out until we're one shaft length left of the line, and that's our start point. Then we play with tension from there. I start with about mid-tension and shoot down the string. So let's go ahead, center our string on our lines, and then adjust the plunger until we're one shaft left of the string.
So now what I want to show you is how you adjust your plunger. Now all we've done is line up the plunger with the string, or the arrow with the string, based on the plunger, how far inserted it is. And I'm string walking this bow, but I don't for lining it up for the centering process. All I do is put the tab 3 right up underneath the arrow, and I'm going to aim at the base of the string and let the arrow fall where it wants to. Well, that hit the string. Let's shoot another one. Usually it's not perfectly lined up, but let's try it again and see. Okay, that's out the left. That's where I kind of expected it. Usually I have to back off the plunger a little bit. Shoot another one.
So you see, those are not centered on the string. I got one close there. It wasn't a great shot. So the other two are left. And we're going to pull back that plunger out a little bit and move the arrow impacts right. So now what I'm going to do is back this plunger out, and that is going to reduce the string tension, or the spring tension on this plunger, the resistance that the arrow gets from it. That's a little bit too tight there. I'm going to have to back those out too. But so I back that out, and it'll move the arrow to the right. Screw it in, it'll increase spring tension, move the arrow to the right or left, and reduce it out. It'll reduce the spring tension, go to the right. Okay, so I'm here at about 15 yards doing this. I like to start there, and then we'll back up. That one was right. I may have come too far. Let's try it again. I kind of plucked the string a little bit, it felt like.
actually think we're still just a little bit left. I'm shooting into an area of the target that's kind of messed up. Yeah. So everything's just on the left side. I'm going to come out just a few more clicks. Take a look there and see. Those are all just a hair left. I got one right, but I plucked that string just a little bit. So let's smooth it out just a little bit more. So now what we're going to do is start at 10 and walk back 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. See how they stay lined up. I'll leave that in there as a real danger when you string walk. If I thought I was at 25 and just wasn't thinking, counted the wrong number of stitches, and that put me up in the 3 ring. Alright, here's the last one, 30. Smacked them in there. Okay, so an arrow at 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Everything's in there pretty good. That high one up there is the one I miscounted on, but not bad. They're all centered up. Now it's a matter of fine-tuning your cross.